Peace be with you. This is Pastor Dan Voida, and today is our first devotional reading for the season of Advent 2020. And as I'm preparing this tonight, I'm struck by the fact that we just finished our last bit of Thanksgiving turkey, and we are so full of turkey. And frankly, I don't think we can ever be full enough. It is that good. And as I was thinking about that fullness we experienced over this holiday season, I was reminded of an even more satisfying fullness. And we find a reference to that in the Gospel of John. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. We observed his glory, the glory as the one and only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth. John testified concerning him and explained, "This was the one of whom I said, 'The one coming after me ranks ahead of me, because he existed before me.' Indeed, we have all received grace upon grace from his fullness." My prayer for you during this entire Advent season is that you would experience the fullness of Christ, that you would know at the very core of your being, that you know in your heart, the outpouring of grace upon grace, and that you would be amazed that Christ can be so real for you, such an important part of your life, that he can be present with you in all your joys and sorrows. And I encourage you to take some time during this Advent season and seek out that experience, the experience of fullness that only Jesus Christ can give. And as a part of that, I encourage you to join in praying the prayer that the Apostle Paul prayed in Ephesians. He writes in Ephesians 3, "For this reason I kneel before the Father, from whom every family in heaven and on earth is named. I pray that he may grant you, according to the riches of his glory, to be strengthened with the power in your inner being through his Spirit, and that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith. I pray that you, being rooted and firmly established in love, may be able to comprehend with all the saints what is the length and width, height and depth of God's love, and to know Christ's love that surpasses knowledge, so that you may be filled with all the fullness of God." Thanks be to God. Amen.